let's begin this morning with some new steps to address the growing crisis at the southern border, where the flow of asylum seekers shows little signs of slowing down. And officials expect thousands more soon as a new caravan heads north, hoping to reach the U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken met with Mexico's president yesterday. Christina Ruffini has more from Washington. Christina, good morning. Let me ask you, are there any signs of progress?
Good morning, Vlad. Well, following the meeting, a senior administration official said progress is being made, but that this isn't a problem the U.S. and Mexico can solve on their own, and that most of this meeting focused on work the two can do in the region together. Migrant crossings are multiplying at the southern border, reaching record levels. How to address it was why the Secretaries of State and Homeland Security traveled to Mexico Wednesday for more than 2 hours of talks with President Andrés Manuel López Obrador. The Biden administration wants Mexico to do more to stop migrants before they get to the U.S. And Mexico wants the U.S. to help address root causes, including poverty and violence in Latin American nations.
If Mexico cut off cooperation tomorrow, we'd be in deep trouble in the United States.
John Sandweg is the former acting director of U.S. Immigration and Customs.
And I think the U.S. is pitching that this is a regional problem, not just a United States problem, that we need to work together on this, and that there are investments that we're prepared to make either in Mexico and in Latin America to help solve this crisis.
But more may need to be done as a new caravan of an estimated 8,000 men, women, and children are heading north through Mexico to the U.S. We want help, says this mother from Venezuela, and an education for our children. And while border communities are bearing the brunt, the impact of the immigration influx is straining resources across the country.
We expect the surge to intensify in the coming days.
New York has received about 100,000 migrants in the last year, many of them bused there by Texas Governor Greg Abbott. And yesterday, New York City Mayor Eric Adams joined fellow Democratic mayors from Chicago and Denver to ask Washington for help.
The federal government must take responsibility and lead on this humanitarian crisis instead of leaving it for cities and localities to handle.
Of course, it's going to be hard for those cities to get the help they say they need because Congress has still not approved border security funding, part of a larger package that's on their desks waiting for them when they come back to work in January. Michelle.
Christina, thank you.